Hello and welcome to Kern County. My name is Justin. I'm the owner of Team 53 and I partner with Coach Dave Academy and Impel Motorsports to bring you this week's Learn to Drive video for late model stocks at Kern County as part of iRacing's 2025 Season 3 Week 1 official series. If you guys can, make sure you like and subscribe. It does a ton to help me out. I am pretty much just a short tracker here in Wisconsin. I've got a late model that's parked in my garage. My daughter Sydney's been racing at Badger Kart Club and Road America Kart Club this summer, trying her hand at racing. She's been doing pretty well, learning a lot, and we've been having lots of fun. If you guys are looking to improve your iRacing, we have the Team 53 setup pack. You can see it right up there. You head over to team53racing.com, sign up all 5 short track cars for $53 for the full season, as well as ARCA telemetry and CFix telemetry. So head over there and we'll definitely get you guys helped out. So let's head out here for qualifying. Remember, we're using all the custom Team 53 setups here within these videos. If you're running the fixed, my general recommendation to you is like a 10 to 1 box, maybe an 8 to 1 box, and drop your brake bias down to like 50-ish% to try and have a right front left. But other than that, like I said, head over to team53racing.com, sign up for our driver development, our setup pack. It includes more than just setups, right? You've got private team chats, all that kind of stuff where you can talk. I give setup help every week to guys as well. So here we go for qualifying. Lap 1 was our fast lap. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up high here out of 3 and 4. So you saw here as we're coming out, we did a little wibble wobble here, brake swerve, gas brake, left, right to get some heat in the tires. Then we come out on track and we swing way high here in 3 and 4. Get a nice run going. You're going to see me go down the front stretch here, and you notice how close I am to the wall. So a lot of times I'll watch guys in sessions, and they'll be way down here. Some guys will be way down here trying to pass, and they just don't have a good angle for turn 1. So we like to be nice and tight. I use triple monitors. I've got everything set so that my left monitor is equal to where it is in my real car. And you can kind of see the visual here, right? So this little rivet here, kind of even with that. I guess it kind of goes even with the hood. Just really easy reference point are these the seams in the track. So we use that. We're going to go down the front stretch. And once we get to this mini track, this is kind of our cue that we need to start getting ready here for turn 1. So we get to the mini track. We're going to start to think about turn 1. We're going to turn in, and then we're going to lift and brake here just as we get past the mini track. Inside the cockpit, it's going to be kind of as we're going past and getting close to this blue and white spot here on the wall. We'll use a little bit of brake just to set the nose in, and then we want to get this car down here into the corner. I usually tell people right sides on this seam as you're coming down the track. You get as close to this white line as you can. Use that to drive yourself as straight off the corner as possible. Get close again to the outside wall here on the back stretch. As we cross over the crossover here, right? We go past the crossover. This is where we're going to start to think about turn 3. So we get here on the back stretch. We're going to start to turn in. We're going to lift and brake as we get closer to this corner. And same thing as what we did in turn 1. We're going to bring those right sides in, bring it as left as far as we can. Grab the throttle, and then we'll kind of dog like this and straighten it out here coming off the corner. Don't necessarily have to do that as tight, but from the cockpit view, we bring this in, we cross over this gate, and then we start to turn in and brake. Kind of the same deal where once we kind of start to get close to the black marks on the wall, that's where we'll lift and brake. Throttle point, feed it maybe half throttle through the corner, and then as you get to the inside pit wall here that you guys can't see from cockpit view, but from here, once you get close to this pit wall here, that's where you're going to be full throttle, and then it's just straightening out your wheel to drive the car off. A lot of straightening of the wheel to drive off, all that kind of stuff. So this is normally where we talk about our friends at Impel Motorsports. If you're looking to improve your sim racing equipment, head over to them. We've got Next Level Sim Rigs, Moza products, and I do believe if you're looking to get into iRacing, We have some brand new Logitech products as well. I personally prefer the Moza stuff over the Logitech, but if it's a budget issue for you or you want to have it PlayStation or Xbox enabled, the Logitech is definitely your route. So let's go inside the car and we'll give you guys a lap. There you are. So if you're looking for other ways to help support the stream, you can head over to our friends at Overdrive Racing Oils and Lubricants. They're an AMSOIL, independent AMSOIL dealer. I actually just switched. I did an oil change the other day in my 2019 Jeep Cherokee, and I have gotten about 2 miles better per gallon than I've ever gotten before with the change in oils. So head over to them, description, link in the description below, as well as for our Team 53 setup pack that is included as well. So you can see here as I'm going out on track, turn some laps here in race trim. I pushed it a little too hard off the corner there and tapped the right rear. Nothing major. These cars on iRacing are pretty forgiving. But you can see the lap pretty much the exact same. Now, getting a car to last for 90 laps here at Kern County, that might be the tricky part. And that might be the part where some of you guys struggle, is getting it to do that. So definitely look at, you know, running hard maybe the first 5 or 6 laps of a run. And then once you guys kind of start to settle in, maybe look at backing your lap times down just a tick to have some tire at the end. Um, with the Team 53, with our custom setup with this baseline set, we did see some looseness built into the car. So I would expect to really have some heavy right rear tire wear here. It seems like exit of 2, exit of 4, if you're on throttle really early, you'll feel some slide. So that'll be something to watch. And then in terms of race line here, it's really bottom bottom. You can kind of defend with the top, but it's really difficult. So you guys are really going to be looking to just kind of use the bottom of the track to be your friend, to race to the bottom, so to speak, and drive yourselves down there. So it should be a pretty fun week though here at Kern. Not a whole lot really to look at in terms of driving wise or special stuff. Again, if you're looking to improve your iRacing career, we've got our Team 53 short track setup pack. It includes setups, my telemetry, as well as access to your teammates' telemetry that share, private team chats. We do a lot of work with driver development and helping people out. You saw there, that's where I kind of figured out how early I could get on throttle. But we do a lot of that stuff. We have our Sunday night team tests that you guys are always welcome to join as long as you're a Team 53 member, and really kind of work on becoming a better iRacing driver. So head over to our website. Link is in the description below, and we will see you guys in the next video.